Irashaimase, and welcome back. My name is Mizuchi Yoruka, Blue Dragon Vtuber, and we are back in A Kiss for the Petals, Maidens of Micheal's. Last time we finished Mai and Reo's story, and now we are at the very beginning of Shizuku and Erisama's story, I believe. This will be the last story that we're doing for Maidens of Micheal's. And then we will move on to either a Kindred Spirits or Wandering Wings. I'm probably going to do a Kindred Spirits on the roof though first, because that one's been the one I've had the longest. And then I learned that the teacher and student relationship story is only in the adult version, so unfortunately I will not be doing that one at all, because that's the one I wanted to do after Mai and Reo, but it is only in the adult patch, so we are just gonna do Shizuku-sama and Air-sama, and then we will do another visual novel. Woo-hoo! I have a big backlog of visual novels, so we'll have content for a while, I believe, if this is something that I'm going to continue doing. Because I do have some other games I may want to play, like Senran Kagura and stuff. But that might be future. I don't really know, honestly. I do like visual novels, so, and I want to play these visual novels. We might even do Nekopara at some point. I know that's not like a Yuri or a Shoujo Ai, but it is a pretty popular one. And then there's Sakura Succubus, and there's one other one. There's like that vampire succubus one. Can't remember the name, but a lot of YouTubers played it. But alright, I'm just ranting now. If you're here, thank you for listening to my rant, but that's like the future plans of this type of series anyways. I'm always going to continue playing Sword Art Online. Stellarblade, until we finish Stellarblade. After that, we're going to do the second game of Blue Reflection, which is Blue Reflection Second Light. And then after that, we might be doing Senran Kagura. I have no idea at what point in time that will be, though. If that brings us to October, we're going to be doing a month of scary games in October, which I need to think about my cosplay for October, my outfit. And then I'm gonna have to figure out that, and then November, December, we'll take it as it comes. We might do some Christmas games around the week of Christmas or something if I can find them. But yeah, okay. How long have I been rambling? Almost 4 minutes. Cool beans. All right, we're just after the Christmas event. We had our Christmas night with Shizuku and Air-sama, and then we had the a shrine visit, which was just in passing. And now we're at the start of the new term, and we're going to go through the Valentine's Day event. And then that will be the whole story, I believe, because that's as far as Mai and Reo's story went. So stay with me here. Okay. Alright, I'm ready. Good day, Shizuku-sama. Good day to you. Eris had some matters to attend to, so she left before me, which meant I was returning home on my own today. I thought this was before school, but I guess after? I'm gonna have to come up with something to do with Eris for Valentine's Day before long. It was hard to go wrong with cake, and she seemed thoroughly enjoyed the cake we had at Christmas, including my ass. Or perhaps I could try my hand at chocolates. Oh, Shizuku-sama, are you heading home now? This is after school, I guess. Oh? I had been lost in thought as I walked, so I was slow to notice, but my son was standing right before me. My son! Fancy bumping into you. She smiled cheerfully at me, and I smiled in return, because I'm such a nice girl. I think this may have been the first time I saw her outside of the committee. Is Ryo-san not with you today? She was supposed to be, but she got away from me. Got away from you? She got a bad grade on a test from the other day, so I told her she should go study in the library, but I took my eyes off of her for 1 second and she ran off. That's not hard to imagine. The image of Rio sneaking off with a look of mischief on her face appeared vividly in my mind. Honestly, it's gonna be her own fault when this comes back to bite her later. Sheesh. Anyway, sorry for bringing that up. Not at all. It's your girlfriend after all. You're allowed to talk about your girlfriend. Hearing my talk about Ryo-san suddenly made me think of Eris. Oh, I miss my girlfriend though. These two are always arguing. At first glance, it looked like they didn't get along, but... my son? Hi? Would you happen to have time later today? I inquired with my heart a-racing. Sure, I'm free. If you don't mind, would you have tea with me? Sorry, these yawns are attacking me out of nowhere. Tea? Sure, that sounds great. Thank you so much. I was nervous. And I'm by myself, so I'm even more nervous. This is my first time inviting someone other than Eris to have tea, so I had been absurdly nervous. Are you nervous? Who's nervous? I'm not nervous. Is everyone nervous? How many times are we going to say nervous in the same paragraph? Receiving an invitation from you is an honor. I've always kind of looked up to you. Oh, but I'm not really... So, which cafe are we going to? Huh? Cafe? I'm going to my house, you stupid dumb bitch. Sorry, that was uncalled for. Huh? For tea, didn't you say? We both found ourselves looking awkwardly at each other. Do I just drink it like this? Yes, you needn't stand on ceremony today. Please just drink it as you like. Oh, well then, thank you for the tea. My son slowly drank the tea I had prepared. Wow, it's good. It tastes a little different from what I was expecting, but it's good. Almost as good as Rio's. Monko. Eris is like, will you shut up? I mean, Shizuku. Yeah, my girlfriend's Monko tastes great too. Thank you very much. Setting her tea bowl down, my son looked around the room and spoke in astonishment. This room is lovely. It's just like you, Shizuku-sama. You think so? When you invited me for tea, I never expected you to actually make tea for me. Please forgive me for misunderstanding. When it comes to tea, this is the sort of thing I always have in mind. No, this is totally the real deal. My son. I feel like she was probably just being kind for my sake. Anyway, Shizuku-sama, was there something you wanted to talk to me about? Well, actually, it concerns Eris. In fact, there had been a reason I invited Mai over to see me today. I had to be honest with her about that. I sat up straight and bowed my head towards her. What is this all of a sudden, Shizuku-sama? I want to apologize in behalf of Eris for always butting heads with Ryo-san. Stop it, raise your head, Shizuku-sama. My son became unexpectedly flustered. Well, yeah, when someone you look up to starts apologizing to you, it's a reason to become flustered. It's because Ryo-san's always so pushy. I'm just as much as to blame. I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit. Demo. Maybe that's too loud. I'm struggling today. Please don't worry about it. I'm the one who should be apologizing to you. You really think so? Yes, please don't worry about it. I'm so glad it hasn't caused you any trouble. Eris looks like she has so much fun when she's with Ryo-san. If possible, I'd like for things to continue as they currently are. Oh, those are just my own personal, selfish thoughts. No, Actually, I've been feeling the same way. Eh? You and I are in total agreement. My son giggled. With those two, it's like the saying, the more two people fight, the closer they are. Yes, I fully agree. It made me so happy to hear my son say exactly what I was thinking. At first, I worried that the things she said might be mistaken for rudeness, since Rio doesn't get along with strangers very well. No, not at all. Yeah, it actually makes me jealous to watch, being able to say whatever you want to someone without having to worry about each other's feelings. It makes me somewhat jealous as well. You and I should start dating and make them jealous. No. I know, right? She's supposed to be my Rio. Oh well. We're gonna steal her and have a threesome without you. No! How did I become a C-word? It was ridiculous to think we were laughing over our jealousy at our partners. It may be a little foreign to me to say this to one of my seniors, but considering we both have girlfriends in the same position, I hope the two of us become better friends. But of course, if you wouldn't mind, I would like to become better friends with you as well. Thank you so very much. It's my honor, Shizuku-sama. I felt somewhat tickled hearing her say that. But whenever Rio and Eris-sama are side by side, they really stand out. You're certainly right. The adorable doll-like Rio-san and Eris with her dazzling platinum blonde hair, the two certainly give off a fierce sort of radiance. While you and Eris has told me that we have the same haircut. That's right, it is similar. Mine's just longer. If we were a couple, the two of us would probably have a lot in common. But somehow, that made me happy, truly. Oh, would you like a refill of your tea? Please, here, if you wouldn't mind. The two of us leisurely drank our tea, passing time comfortably. I was truly glad to have yet another wonderful encounter today. Wah wah. Wah. The best couples committee had yet another assembly today. And we all continued our work after school. One of these days, I'll get through a full playthrough without the dickhead outside revving his car. I don't even know what he does. It's always at the same time. Does he come home for lunch, I wonder? I don't know. It's annoying. I know I need a diet, but all I keep hearing people talk about is Valentine's Day. It's really giving me a sweet tooth. I know exactly what you mean. I was looking at some chocolates for the events, and it really made me want some. Alright, that's enough chit-chat, you two. You really should get to work now. Sorry. I am working. Honestly, Kaede-chan, you're always so serious. Perhaps it was unavoidable that they would get so wrapped up in conversation, though. Everyone in my class is always talking constantly about Valentine's Day. It wasn't a custom I had been very familiar with prior to now, so it was difficult for me to understand why they would get so absorbed in talking about it. I mean, did you not go to elementary school or middle school? Valentine's Day is a thing in Japan, so it's not like it's foreign. Is this like, did you just barely get into high school or something? Were you homeschooled before this, I wonder? But this year, I was participating in the Valentine's event, and more importantly, I had Eris, my girlfriend. It was certainly going to be different from my typical Valentine's Day. That's going on in your class too, Shizuku-sama? They aren't more concerned about the exams that you have coming up? Whoops. I hope I didn't skip something. No, I didn't. I heard there aren't many students at St. Michael's who take exams out for outside school, so I guess that makes sense. Yes, the atmosphere is hardly what you would expect of students preparing for exams. Where do you intend to go to college once you graduate, Shizuku-sama? Huh? Well, My words stuck in my throat, trying to respond to Kaede-san's question. What was I to say? The truth was, I hadn't really made a decision yet. Then just say it. I haven't made a decision yet. I'm still thinking about it. It's okay to think about it. It's okay to be unsure. Okay? It's cool, bro. It's cool. It didn't really seem appropriate for me to say something so complacent at this point in time. It seems as though I have been tingled. Oh. It seems as though I had to have been tinged by the atmosphere of St. Michael's. Sometimes it made me question whether I was truly going to be graduating soon, from the way everyone seemed to behave, as though nothing were any different from usual. Even I had been lulled into a sense that there was no immediate need to make a decision. Shizuku-sama is so proper, she won't tell us anything until she finalized her decision. No, it isn't like that. I'm just scared. Shizuku-sama is a perfectionist after all. I would do well to follow her example. You're perfect enough already, Kaede-chan. Oh, Eri-sama. Yeah? Where are you gonna go to college? Have you decided? Sarah-sama was now posing the same question to Eris that had been posed to me. What is my girlfriend gonna say? Bom bom bom. But surely Eris wouldn't answer any differently than I had. No way that she would get ahead on her college preparations than me. Me? Of course I've already decided. Nani? Oh, what's the matter, Rio? Will you miss me once I'm gone? Yes, and I'm gonna cry about it, and I'm gonna sing you Ave Maria. And you don't even know. Fuck you. Not even a little bit. That's too bad. I was really looking forward to teaching you about something I learned before I came to Japan. Like there's anything I'd ever want to learn from you. I think I might teach you a way to increase your bust size that's really popular in my country. Bust size? Sounds like a load of nonsense. You think so? That's right. You won't even miss me once I'm gone. Well, miss is a strong word. And here I was thinking of teaching you the trick before I graduated. Hold on just a second. Tell me a little bit more about it. At least give me a hint now. You're such a simple girl. Eris, stop teasing her. As I watched Eris cheerfully toy with Ryo-san, I felt considerable shock. How could Eris have decided already without talking to me first? I'm her girlfriend. I should know. It was the first I heard anything about it. How could she have decided without consulting her own girlfriend? Wow. It's like I predicted what was going to happen. Shook. I was very shocked to say the least. College, huh? I'll follow Kaede-chan no matter what path she decided to take. I see. Thank you. Kaede-chan, you're not usually this embarrassed. But I'll still have to wait a whole year. That sucks. Same for you too, right, Nanami-chan? Yeah, it is. When I think about it like that, it makes me wish we were in the same grade like Risa-chan and Mia-chan. Those cucks! Oh, I said it now. Really? Perhaps if Risa were able to reach my level of intellect. Wow, thanks, babe. Hey, I can still hold my own against you. Do you really wish to be with me that badly, Risa? You idiot. Don't be so full of it. I'm just trying to say I can hold my own against you. Risa-chan can certainly hold her own against a certain other tsundere girl. Please don't say stuff like that. The conversation had derailed at this point, and no one seemed concerned with Eris's college decision anymore. I certainly want to know, but I was also extremely concerned. I want to ask, but then what would her answer be? I was too afraid to find out. What if she told me she was returning to her home country after graduating from St. Michael's? There isn't any way Eris would remain silent about such an important matter. If that were the case, she surely would have consulted with me beforehand. Of course she would have. What kind of foolish thing am I thinking? Shizuku, what's the matter? You're gonna leave me and go back to your country without fucking telling me first? Eris is like, wait, I haven't even said anything. You're still being... I can't believe you're gonna leave me. No more tea for you. Eris, it's nothing. Really? Oh, I almost forgot. This is for you. A disposable hand warmer? I don't like the cold. You don't like the cold, right? It's gonna be chilly, so you can use this one on the way home. Oh, thank you. Hehehe. See how much Eris was thinking of me? There's no way she would leave me behind. I told myself, clutching the hand warmer she'd given me. I'm gonna hold on this hand warmer for the rest of my life. Huh? You all made these? It was the day of yet another event committee meeting. Eris was surrounded by the freshman members and was in a surprisingly good mood. Yatta! These are prototypes for the chocolates we're going to be handing out at the Valentine's Day event. We made a few too many, so we thought you'd like to try some. Most of them will probably end up as rejects, though. Eh? They came out so beautifully, though. We're going to be making them. We're going to be making so many for the actual event that there won't be any point in trying to wrap them carefully. All these are too likely to break up. I see. These are delicious, though. Eris gave an impeccable smile as she tasted the chocolates. The freshman members all blushed brightly upon seeing it, even though each of them had their own girlfriends. Perhaps the power of Eris's smile is truly that devastating. I was less than amused. Stop looking at my girlfriend, how beautiful she is. How dare you? No, not yet only are you girls cute. You're really good at making treats. You're so feminine. Oh, Eris-sama, you flatter us. Really? Good grief. How could she be so smooth with everyone she spoke to? Honestly, Eris. Oh, Shizuku-sama, about the flyer we talked about, have you finished it yet? Oh, yeah, what do you think of this? Ah, I knew you could do it. The writing is just lovely. It's adorable. You think so? Thank goodness. Well, I'll make some copies later, and shall I go to that as well? But we'll need so many, it'll be better if you have someone to help you. There was no time left until the Valentine's Day event. Truthfully, I should have been focusing on my work, but no matter what I did, I couldn't help but worry about Eris's school choice. I continued speaking with Mai-san, but only to the extent that I could still strain my ears to hear what Eris was saying across the room. Oh right, I'll bet Valentine's Day is celebrated quite differently in Eris's country. It's really not. That's right, but Valentine's Day in Japan seems pretty interesting too. I think Valentine's Day is pretty similar everywhere. I mean, we don't do White Day in America or anything, or as far as I'm concerned in the West, but we definitely hand out candies and stuff on Valentine's Day. Sometimes give out flowers, and I think that same happens over here. It's mainly chocolates though, as far as I'm concerned, but it's kind of the same. I mean, I remember being in elementary school and middle school and high school, you would give out candies and stuff to your friends and stuff and people you liked. I mean, obviously in college and stuff, not so much, but before then, yeah. I think. So, yeah. Yeah. The best part is getting lots of chocolate. Hey, did you just see the chocolate that was sitting right there? That was mine. It's fine. I have a right to sample too, you know. That was the matcha-filled one I was looking forward to. These caramel ganache ones are way better than the matcha ones. But I wanted the matcha one. It's a collaboration between East and West. Ooh, I can make them again. Relax. Eris-sama must really love Japanese things. Yeah, especially her girlfriend. Do you love them even more than your own countries? Not at all. I love my country, but I'd like to return someday. I don't even know where you're from. It might be Germany, or Austria, or America. I don't know. I don't think they've said your background. I don't think you've said where you're from. All I know is that the teacher, Reina Sensei, is from Germany. So I'm just assuming here. But I really don't actually know. Is that so? You made my chocolate again, right after what I just said? What? Hey, as a senior, you should be giving your chocolates to your cute underclassmen, Eris. You're the one who should be showing a little more respect for your elders, Rio. Everyone else just watched in amusement as the two fought over the chocolates. I couldn't. Shizuku-sama? I'm going by myself to make copies of the flyer. Fuck! Huh? But hey, wait a second! I ignored my sign and stormed out of the classroom. Stupid bitch, Rio! Fucking flirting with my girlfriend, what the fuck? I'd I'd run out of the classroom without thinking just to get away. I had no idea how Eris felt that way. I love my country. I'd like to return someday. Are you going back home, Eris? My heart was pounding with unreasonable speed. It felt suffocating somehow. I'm suffocating under the love of avalanche. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here for today. Because I feel like this is a good place to save it. Because I feel like we're in a good stopping point in the story. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm sorry for rambling at the very beginning. Also comment down below if there's anything that you believe that I could work on, do better at, etc. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.